everyone! Welcome back to English Speaking Nerds, where learning English feels like hanging out with friends who really care about helping you sound natural. I'm Maya, and today... Okay, quick question. What's the one thing you did today that you'll probably do again tomorrow? And the day after that? And pretty much every single day for the rest of your life?
Ooh, mysterious opening. I like it. Is it sleeping?
Close, but no. It's getting somewhere. Transportation. Moving from one place to another. Whether you walked to the kitchen, took a bus to work, or drove to the store, you were using transportation vocabulary in English without even realizing it.
And I'm John. And here's the wild thing. Transportation is one of those topics that sounds completely boring in a textbook. Like, what is your mode of transportation? Ugh, snooze fest. But in real life, oh my God, it's where all the drama lives. The traffic jams that make you late. The buses that drive away just as you're running toward them. That one brave pigeon that refused to move off the train tracks. The stranger who somehow falls asleep on your shoulder, even though there are empty seats.
Why is it always your shoulder, John? What is it about you?
I don't know. I must have a very comfortable shoulder. But see, that's what we're talking about today. Not boring textbook sentences, real life. The stuff that actually happens when you're trying to get somewhere.
And here's the thing. Whether you're navigating the subway in New York, catching a tuk-tuk in Bangkok, or just explaining to someone how you got to work this morning, you need this vocabulary. It's practical, it's universal, and honestly, it's fascinating. Every culture has a different relationship with transportation.
Right? Like in some places, people are horrified if the train is 2 minutes late. In other places, on time means within the same day. There's no judgment here, just, different vibes.
So today, we're going to teach you how to talk about transportation like a natural English speaker. Not like a robot saying, I go to work by car, but like a real person saying, I got stuck in the worst traffic this morning. It was a nightmare.
See? That second one has life. That's what we're going for. But before we dive into the chaos of commuting, if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. We pour our hearts into these episodes, and every subscription feels like someone just hopped into the passenger seat of this wild English learning journey with us.
Seriously, it's not just numbers on a screen for us. When you subscribe, it's like you're saying, hey, I'm riding with you guys. Let's go. And that feeling, that keeps us going. It tells us we're heading in the right direction.
It really does. All right, transportation, let's roll. John, what's your usual way of getting around?
The classic first question. And honestly, I'm a subway guy. I take the metro almost everywhere. It's fast, it's reliable, most of the time, and I don't have to deal with parking.
Most of the time is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
Okay, fair. Sometimes there are delays, sometimes it's packed like sardines in a can, sometimes there's a mysterious smell that I cannot identify and do not want to investigate.
But you still love it.
I still love it because I can read, I can listen to music, I can people watch. I don't have to focus on driving. My brain is free. Plus, in a big city, the subway just makes sense. You go underground and boom, you pop up somewhere completely different 10 minutes later. It's like teleportation, but slower and with more germs.
Okay, see how John just answered that? He didn't just say, I take the subway. He gave reasons, feelings, details. That's how you sound like a real person in English, not a robot reading a textbook.
Exactly. Don't just say, I take the bus. Say why. I take the bus because it's cheap and convenient. I ride my bike because it's good exercise and I love the fresh air. I drive because I live far from the city and public transportation isn't available. Boom! Now we're having a conversation.
Okay, my turn. I'm a walking person. If it's under 20 minutes away, I'm walking.
You really are. I've seen you refuse a ride that would take 5 minutes because you wanted to walk for 25.
Guilty. But I love it. I love being outside, seeing the neighborhood, noticing little things, a new cafe, a tree blooming, someone's cute dog. Plus, honestly, it clears my head. If I'm stressed or stuck on a problem, a good walk just untangles everything. It's like my brain gets fresh air too.
That's beautiful. I respect that. Though in winter, when it's freezing,
Okay, yes. In winter, I take the bus. I'm not a hero. I'm not walking in a blizzard. But spring through fall, give me my sneakers and a good playlist, and I'm happy.
See, everyone listening? That's personality. That's connection. I walk because it clears my head. I love driving because I can sing loudly to my favorite songs. I take the train because I can catch up on emails. Just add that little personal reason. It makes you sound human.
Speaking of human, John, do you remember the time you fell asleep on the metro and woke up at the last stop, which was like 40 minutes past your station?
Oh no. Are we really doing this? Are we airing my failures today?
Yes, this is a safe space for disasters. Go on, tell them.
Okay, fine. So, I had a super long day at work. I was exhausted. I got on the train, sat down, closed my eyes for just a second, and the next thing I know, the train is empty. Completely empty. And the conductor is standing over me like, "Sir, end of the line. You have to get off now."
And you were so disoriented, you didn't even know which direction to go.
I was so confused. I stood on the platform like a lost puppy. I had to take the train all the way back in the opposite direction. I got home an hour and a half late. My roommate thought something terrible had happened.
And what did you learn?
Never trust myself when I'm tired. And also, set an alarm. Even for a 15-minute train ride, set an alarm.
Wise words. Okay, let's help everyone with some essential transportation vocabulary. These are words you'll use constantly, so let's make them stick. Repeat after us.
Commute. This is your regular trip from home to work or school and back. My commute takes 30 minutes. I have a long commute.
Traffic. This is all the cars on the road. When there's too much, it's called heavy traffic or a traffic jam. Sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible.
Rush hour. This is the time when everyone is traveling to or from work, usually in the morning and evening. I try to avoid driving during rush hour.
Public transportation. This includes buses, trains, subways, trams, anything shared by lots of people. Public transportation is really convenient in the city.
Route. This is the path or way you take to get somewhere. I take a different route to work on Fridays.
Stop. This is where buses or trains pick up and drop off passengers. I get off at the third stop.
And here's a big one. Connection. This is when you have to switch from one bus or train to another. I have to make a connection at Central Station.
Let's try them in sentences. Repeat after us. My commute is about 45 minutes. The traffic is always bad on Monday mornings. I hate rush hour. The bus stop is just around the corner. Do I need to make a connection?
Perfect. Now let's talk about verbs. Action words for transportation. These are super important.
To take. This is the most common one. I take the bus. She takes the train. They take a taxi.
To catch. This means to get on something, usually when you have to hurry. I need to catch the 8 o'clock bus. Did you catch your flight?
To miss. This is when you arrive too late and the bus or train leaves without you. Oh no, I missed my train.
To ride. This is used for bikes, motorcycles, scooters, horses, things you sit on. I ride my bike to work. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
To drive. This one's obvious, but it's for cars, trucks, anything with a steering wheel. I drive to the office. She's learning to drive.
To get on and to get off. These are for entering and exiting buses, trains, planes. I get on at Main Street and get off at Park Avenue.
To board. This is a more formal way to say get on, usually for planes and trains. Passengers, please board the train now.
Let's practice. I take the subway every day. I need to catch the next bus. Oh no, I missed my stop. I ride my bike on weekends. I get off at the last station.
Beautiful. Now, here's where English gets fun. Describing your transportation experience. Not just facts, but feelings. Let's start with the good stuff.
The train was comfortable. The bus was on time. My commute was quick today. The ride was smooth.
And now the reality check, the not-so-good stuff. Because let's be honest, transportation isn't always sunshine and roses.
Oh man, here we go. The bus was late. The train was delayed. The subway was packed. The traffic was a nightmare.
Packed is such a good word. It means extremely crowded. Like, you can't move. You're pressed against strangers. Personal space is a distant memory.
Yes, and a nightmare is what we say when something is truly awful. My commute this morning was a nightmare.
Let's add more descriptive words. Try these. Crowded, delayed, stuck, smooth, bumpy, fast, slow, reliable, unreliable.
The ride was really bumpy. We were stuck in traffic for an hour. This train is so unreliable.
Okay, let's talk about giving directions and asking for help. This is crucial when you're traveling. You need to know how to ask where things are.
Let's start with the basics. Excuse me, how do I get to the train station?
Which bus goes to the airport?
Is this the right platform for the downtown train?
How much is a ticket to Central Station?
Does this bus stop at Fifth Avenue?
And here's an important one. Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me? Never be afraid to say you're lost. People are usually very helpful.
Absolutely. And when someone gives you directions, you can say, "Thank you so much," or "I appreciate it."
Let's practice asking questions. Repeat after us. How do I get to the museum? Which train goes to downtown? Is this the right bus? Where do I buy a ticket?
Now, let's talk about something we've all experienced. Transportation problems. Because things go wrong. Trains break down, buses don't show up, taxis drive right past you in the rain.
That last one hurts because it's so true. Okay, useful phrases for when things go wrong.
My train was canceled.
I got stuck in traffic.
I missed my connection.
The bus broke down.
There was an accident on the highway.
And if you need to explain why you're late, I'm sorry I'm late, my bus was delayed. Sorry, there was a problem with the subway.
Here's a good one. I got on the wrong train. We've all done it.
Yes, that panic when you realize you're going in the wrong direction. Universal human experience. I once got on the express train instead of the local and zoomed past my stop. I had to get off 3 stations later and come all the way back.
That's a rite of passage. You're not a real city dweller until you've done that at least once. Speaking of mistakes, let's talk about something important. Transportation etiquette, the unwritten rules.
Oh yes, let's educate the people. Rule number 1. Let people get off before you get on. Always. Whether it's a bus, train, elevator, doesn't matter. Let them exit first.
This is huge. Don't be that person who rushes in while people are trying to get out. You create chaos. You become the villain.
Rule number 2. Offer your seat to elderly people, pregnant women, people with disabilities, or anyone who needs it more than you.
It's just being a decent human. And here's how you do it in English. Please take my seat, or would you like to sit down? Simple, polite, kind.
Rule number 3. Keep your voice down. Nobody wants to hear your entire phone conversation. Nobody!
Yes, I don't need to know about your doctor's appointment or your drama with your friend Karen. Keep it quiet. Whisper if you have to talk.
Rule number 4. If you're wearing a backpack on a crowded train or bus, take it off and hold it. You're taking up the space of 2 people otherwise.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't learn that until someone very passive-aggressively bumped into my backpack repeatedly. I got the message.
Oh, subtle. And finally, rule number 5. Don't eat smelly food on public transportation. Please, we're begging you.
I once sat next to someone eating a tuna sandwich on a crowded, hot bus in summer. I will never forget it. It haunts me.
That's traumatic. I'm so sorry. Okay, now let's make this fun. Let's talk about transportation idioms. These are expressions that use transportation words, but mean something totally different.
Love it. First one, on the same page. This means everyone understands and agrees. Let's make sure we're all on the same page before the meeting.
Take a back seat. This means to let someone else be in charge or take the lead. I'm going to take a back seat on this project and let you handle it.
Hit the road. This means to start a journey or leave. It's getting late. We should hit the road.
Full steam ahead. This means to continue with a lot of energy and determination. The project is going full steam ahead.
In the driver's seat. This means to be in control. After the promotion, she's really in the driver's seat now.
Ooh, here's one. Asleep at the wheel. This means not paying attention or not doing your job. The manager was asleep at the wheel and the project failed.
And one of my favorites, throw someone under the bus. This means to betray someone or blame them to save yourself. I can't believe he threw me under the bus in that meeting.
That's a rough one. Don't throw people under buses. Let's try these together. Repeat. On the same page. Take a back seat. Hit the road. In the driver's seat.
Perfect. Now here's something important. Talking about preferences. How do you explain which way you like to travel?
Great question. Try these. I prefer taking the train because it's faster.
I'd rather walk than take the bus.
I don't mind biking, but I prefer driving when it's raining.
I usually take the subway, but sometimes I'll drive if I'm running late.
See the variety. I prefer, I'd rather, I don't mind, I usually. These phrases make you sound natural and flexible.
Let's practice.
I prefer the metro to driving. I'd rather take a taxi than walk. I usually bike, but sometimes I take the bus.
Now let's talk about something that causes so much stress. Renting a car or taking a taxi in English.
Oh boy, yeah, this can be intimidating. Let's help them. For a taxi or rideshare, you can say, "Can you take me to 123 Main Street?
How much will it cost to get to the airport?
Could you drop me off at the corner, please?"
And if the driver is going the wrong way, excuse me, I think we're going the wrong direction.
For renting a car, you'll need, "I'd like to rent a car for 3 days. What's your daily rate? Is insurance included?"
I'd like an automatic transmission, please. That's important. Automatic versus manual. If you can't drive stick shift, make sure to say automatic.
Yes, I learned that the hard way. I rented a car in Europe once, and they gave me a manual. I stalled it 5 times before I even left the parking lot.
I'm laughing. Amazing. And did you survive?
Barely. My pride did not, but I made it.
All right, let's give them a challenge. Close your eyes. Well, don't actually close your eyes if you're watching this, but imagine. What's your dream way to travel?
Ooh, I love this question.
Mine is a train journey, a long, slow, scenic train through mountains or along the coast. Big windows, a cup of tea, a good book, and just watching the world go by. No rushing, just existing.
That sounds peaceful. Mine is a road trip in a convertible. Top down, music loud, open highway, no specific destination. Just driving and discovering little towns and weird roadside attractions.
That's so you, the freedom of it.
Exactly. And here's your homework, everyone. Answer this question out loud right now. My dream way to travel is, say it, practice that sentence, and then write it in the comments.
We want to know. Do you want to fly first class? Ride a motorcycle across a country? Take a boat down a river?
Tell us. We read every single comment, sometimes multiple times, sometimes while sitting on the bus, wishing we were on a scenic train.
So real. Before we wrap up, I want to say something. Learning English is like a journey.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yes, it's cheesy, but it's true. You start at point A, maybe you only know a few words, and you want to get to point B, fluency, confidence, connection.
And there are so many ways to get there. Some people take the fast route. Some take the scenic route. Some people stop a lot along the way. Some people get lost.
And that's okay. There's no wrong way to learn. You just have to keep moving. Even if you miss a stop, even if you take the wrong train, you figure it out, you turn around, and you keep going.
The point is to enjoy the ride. Don't stress about the destination so much that you forget to look out the window. Notice your progress. Celebrate the little wins. Hey, I asked for directions today and the person understood me. That's huge.
Yes, every conversation is a mile marker. Every new word is a stop on your route. You're getting closer.
And we're here writing with you. That's what this podcast is. We're your travel buddies on this English journey.
So, before we say goodbye, if this episode helped you, even just a little bit, please subscribe.
It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps us keep making these episodes. It's like giving us a thumbs up at the bus stop. It's like saying, hey, I'm on this journey too. Let's go together.
And we would love that. We want you here. There's always room for one more.
So comment below. What's your daily commute like? What's your dream way to travel? Have you ever had a transportation disaster? Practice those sentences. Use those new words.
And remember, mistakes are just detours. They're not failures. They're part of the journey.
Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep moving forward, one word at a time.
See you soon, English nerds.
Bye, everyone.